Hey guys, it's Xiaoma. There's a 3-day Hotpot exhibition happening near my home this week. As a huge Hotpot fan, I had to go check it out. I have been really busy with work lately, to the point where I even have to work on Saturdays. But even so, I still like to go out on Sundays. I just want to give my brain a chance to relax. The Hotpot exhibition runs for 3 days, and today is the final day. There are signs along the way showing you where to go. It's inside this exhibition center. I don't know if you guys remember this place, but I came here before for a night market. Maybe because it's the last day, there are surprisingly not many people here. And as soon as I walked in, I could already smell Hotpot. It smelled so good that I immediately started getting hungry. At first, I thought they would just be selling Hotpot bases, meat slices, seasonings, and things like that. So I figured I would walk around once and be done. But once I got inside, I realized this place was huge. And it's actually not just about Hotpot. Basically, anything related to food is here. There are Hotpot ingredients, seafood, meat, drinks, and even restaurant equipment and machines. And most importantly, there's free food everywhere. Like this booth, they are cooking their products right here for people to try. Look what I found, crocodile meat. I have never had this before. It looks kind of terrifying. This shop sells gongcai. It's actually the stem of lettuce. It's really crunchy and delicious, but you shouldn't cook it for too long. They even have machines for those little rotating hotpot restaurants. Honestly, I kind of like this idea. Compared to a traditional hotpot restaurant, this is much more suitable for eating alone, and you can pick whatever ingredients you want. This lady gave me some sweet potato noodles to try. They're really common in hotpots. They're made from sweet potato starch and have a really chewy, bouncy texture. But I'm not a huge fan because I can never bite through them. Every time I eat them, I somehow end up swallowing the whole noodle. Oh, do you guys know what this is? This is really good. It's duck intestine. When you eat duck intestine in hotpot, you have to get the cooking time right. Usually, around 10 seconds is enough. That way, it stays nice and crunchy. If you cook it for too long, the texture gets worse. Another way to tell it's done is when it starts curling up and shrinking. I'm still exploring, and there are actually quite a lot of booths here. I have never tried black bean tofu before. I'm a huge fan of anything made from soybeans. Are you guys into tofu and other soy products too? They even sell fruit juice concentrates and ice cream powder here. I wonder if the stuff made from these actually tastes good. I feel like it would taste terrible. There are some rice noodles over here. The staff member kept saying, "Come and eat! Don't let them go to waste." So a lot of people were grabbing some. Of course, I had to get some too. By the way, what kind of hotpot flavor do you guys like? My favorite is tomato. They have some pretty unusual flavors here too, like 螺蛳粉, udon. I just got myself some shrimp paste. A lot of my friends from northern China usually add a lot of sesame paste when making their hotpot dipping sauce. but people in southern China don't usually use as much. We tend to prefer adding more sesame oil. This chili powder looks really spicy, but it smells amazing. What about peppercorn? Do you guys like them? I don't. They make my mouth go completely numb. I noticed that Sichuan hot pot usually uses a lot of peppercorns, but Chongqing hot pot usually has much less. Wow, this is so pretty. At first, I thought these are decorations, but they are actually cookies. They look so nice that I would not eat them. This milk skin yogurt is so good. My favorite part is actually that thin layer of milk skin on top. Does anyone else like eating that part too? I got another beef meatball and a fish tofu. Although despite the name, it's actually not tofu. I think it's made from starch and minced fish. These red things are salted egg yolks. They are usually used to make salted egg yolk flavored food. They also have lamb bone broth powder here. I guess they take a soup that normally needs to simmer for hours and turn it into an instant powder. But is this actually healthy? There's also a whole section selling equipment commonly found in hot pot restaurants, tables, ice cream machines, and all kinds of other stuff. I suddenly ran into this uncle. They were getting ready to leave, and they offered to sell me all the beef jerky on their table for just 80 yuan. That was such a good deal. Since today is the final day, you can see that a lot of vendors have already left, while others are packing up their equipment and getting ready to go. So, after walking around for a while, I decided to leave too. There's a shopping mall right next to the exhibition center, so I figured I would go have a look around. So first I went to Zara and tried on a few clothes. I also tried some perfumes. This one actually smelled pretty nice. It had a really fresh scent. Because I didn't eat a lot just now, I was still hungry, so I ate noodles here again. Then I went to Muji and bought some snacks and drinks. I really love snacks, especially when I'm doing work that requires a lot of brain power. I just can't stop myself from eating. Even when I'm not hungry, my mouth just wants something to chew on. I know it's a bad habit, but it's really hard to control. In summer, I have to pick the high-cold subway cards. There was also a King of Glory tournament happening at the mall near my home. I waited around for quite a while, but it still hadn't started, so I left. Okay, and that's it for today's video. Thanks for spending this boring Sunday with me. See you next time. Bye bye.